Okay, so many of you have seen this before. Is anyone not familiar with the coconut almond yogurt? I knew you were going to be the one. That's why I looked. We got a newbie. Are you familiar with the coconut almond yogurt? Why, yes you are. Yes you are.
It's on our ceiling.
Yeah, and you leave your tracks everywhere you go. At my house, now that this thing popped off.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Chocolate on the ceiling. I didn't clean it. Let the house cleaners do it. So we're going to do coconut almond yogurt, and we're doing that now in the morning because we want to let it culture for 2 or 3 hours before we put it into our dressings later or smoothies. I don't know what we're going to use it for. We'll find out. Let's get creative. Anyways, what I'm going to do, I've got 2 cups of the coconut water, and then I'm going to put 2 cups of almonds, and then I'm going to put 2 cups of coconut meat, which is, yeah, 2 cups of coconut meat. And then, so that's pretty easy, right? 2, 2, and 2, or 1, 1, 1. This is a pretty full batch. It's a little bit better to kind of keep it at like 1 1/2, 1 1/2, 1 1/2 is, make for the Vitamix, but I'll be nice and gentle with it today. And last but not least, you put in the Life Biotic here. And this is how you culturize. So when if I did it just like this and smoothed it up, it'd be good because I washed off the enzyme inhibitors by soaking the almonds for about 24 hours. So now the almonds are activated and the enzyme inhibitors and the phytates, which are acidic, are now been washed away. And these almonds are active. But now what I'm going to do is put in some probiotic, which is it's a proteolytic probiotic. So what that means is that it breaks down these protein structures into much more bioavailable amino acids, and it breaks down the sugars into easily absorbable glucose for the brain and the cells. And so that's a pretty powerful tool to use in your life to enhance your energy levels, because when you utilize the coconut almond yogurt in smoothies or dressings, you really take the digestibility of the nuts and seeds and it's just so much more alkalinizing and so much more easy to digest when you culturize it like this and let it sit for 2 to 4 hours on the counter. So I'm just going to take a teaspoon of that. That's all it takes. And that's how you stretch it out, because instantaneously, as soon as those little babies get wet, they start proliferating. And so if this is the most high quality probiotic in the world, and so it is a bit more expensive because you can pay for the fluff and the fillers and the crap that's genetically modified and sugars and all that other stuff. So you pay a little bit more, and you can make this last like about a year by putting it into the yogurts and letting it, because as soon as it hits moisture, they just boom, 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 double, triple, quadruple in numbers. These little healthy microbes. So pretty easy. I'm going to put some Life Essentials in this because we're using it for smoothies. And even if I was going to use it for the dressings, this is a non-flavored, but this is a vitamin E powder, and it's also loaded with aminos. So growing kids or athletes or anybody who needs more aminos to help you to, produce the hormones and stuff that you need, when you're living your day-to-day life. So neurochemicals are released from the brain, and then hopefully you've got enough of the aminos to build the hormones and steroids that you need to be strong and healthy and keep your skin nice. And the vitamin E here is really, really good for the brain. They use this for Alzheimer's patients and things like that to help to feed the brain, nourish the brain with vitamin E. Very easily absorbable, very soothing. So for people even with people that have GI tract type problems, this is just super, super easy to digest. And if you look at it, you'll see it's just super, powdery and super easy to digest, So I'm just going to put in, half a cup or something. And that just gives it more nutrition. You're just adding more nutrition to the yogurt. And it gives it a great texture as well. And It's really great in like desserts. You can use it to really thicken things up. So it's just an all around a great addition to the diet. There it is, baby. Vitamix, the workhorse. There you go, that's beautiful. So now you put that in a jar or whatever, and you'll see how amazing this is later when we make smoothies or some dressings, the best dressings. Because what you get is you can literally drown your salad. Can you clean that up for me, Mama? And you can drown your salad. If you do that with ranch, or if you do that with Thousand Island, you feel guilty. But you can just take these yogurts that are pure nutrition. I mean, and the salad dressings, pure nutrition, and just dunk it, bathe it, you know, and just have this nice, soft salad that's just marinated in these dressings. The other ones, you know, those are not nutrition. MSG, all those weird words you can't even pronounce. Like, what is that? You know what I mean? You can't. You have to have a degree to even read them, much less understand what they are, and you want to avoid that stuff. But these dressings are just some nuts, some seeds, a little sea salt, garlic, lemon, some herbs. Whip it up, pour it over your salad, and it's like everything is just, and then when it's easily absorbable like that, yeah, you can rinse that out for me.
Okay.
Then, so that is the coconut almond yogurt. What I'm going to do is just, I'm going to set this on the counter for, 2 to 4 hours at room temperature, depending upon the ambient temperature, and it's going to culturize. And then it's going to be the most delicious thing ever, versatile for smoothies. You can eat it, I'll do it all the time. I'll just eat it like this, straight up, straight out the box. So we'll set that over here for a while, and we'll tap into that later. Okay, thank you.